Tahniah. Siaran langsung ini dibawakan khas kepada anda oleh Akademi YouTuber Malaysia. Sebuah inisiatif E-Didik Malaysia dan Kelab Guru Malaysia. Tumpukan perhatian anda. Siaran langsung akan bermula sebentar lagi. Link sijil akan diberikan di hujung siaran ini. Pastikan diisi dalam tempoh yang ditetapkan. Terima kasih.
Hello teachers, parents and all wonderful students. Welcome to Pusat Tuition Academy YouTuber. Bermula percuma, selamanya percuma. How are you doing today? Well, I hope all of you are ready for today's lesson and all of you are in the best of health. Before we proceed, let's begin our session by praying in our respective ways. And the Muslims, you can recite the Umul Kitab Al-Fatihah. To you, Cikgu Aisyah. Okay, thank you. Let me introduce myself to those who don't know me. I am Madam Banjit from ACS Ipoh, the moderator of the day. And we are very lucky to have another teacher to help us in the slot. Let's welcome Madam Nur Aisyah Harun from SMK Meranti, Pasir Mas, Kelantan to ensure the smoothness of our lesson. We at Pusat Tuition Academic YouTuber will still provide you with free online classes. Today's session is special slot for the Form 1, Form 2 and Form 3 students, and it is based on writing skills. Okay, remember last week we did writing part 1, this week will be part 2. So please take this chance to listen, to write short notes and even to ask questions if you need to do so. Students, are you ready? I hope you do. Okay, I saw some of you have already commented on the chat session. Good. Let me introduce our teacher for today's lesson. We have Madam Gan Bin Hun from SMK King George V. Madam Gan is from Negeri Sembilan. We are now live on Educator Omni Tube channel. Please do support her channel, Educator Omni Tube. Please do it now, everyone. Okay, good. Okay, we also have Puan Aisyah. Maybe you can even subscribe her channel, Cikgu Giri and also Puan Manjit. All right? And be sure to follow the class up until the end. And together with us, we also have Madam Grija Ramdas from SMK Jelutong Penang as the control post. So, before we begin, I have a few reminders for everyone. First, please pay attention to the lesson, stop chatting, and use the chat section wisely. Number 2, regarding the certificate link, the link will be given at the end of our session. Please use E-Didik account when you fill in your particulars and do make sure to listen to the passcode given by the presenter or me at the end of the lesson. And fill in the form within the time limit, which is 30 seconds. So, without further ado, let's welcome Madam Gan Bin Hun. All to you, Madam Gan.
Hi. So I'll start my presentation.
Good.
Are you able to see?
Yes, Madam Gan,
Okay.
yes.
So hi students, and then thank you for attending this live lesson. So today we're going to do writing, and it is for Form 3, Form 1, Form 2 and Form 3. So before I begin, just now Cikgu Manjit mentioned about the free online classes. I would like to repeat that this is the initiative of Kelab Guru Malaysia, E-Didik Malaysia, as well as Academy YouTuber. So here we have the IU collaboration among the English language teachers in secondary school. So we have many teachers here, and today we have 4 of the teachers, myself, Cikgu Gan, and then we have Cikgu Giri, Cikgu Manjit, and also Cikgu Aisyah. So these are their YouTube channel. So you have myself, I call my channel Educator OmniTube. And then you have Cikgu Giri's channel, Cikgu Manjit's course channel, and Learning English with Cikgu Aisha. So if you look at the playlist, we have the playlist for the lower secondary school English lessons. So we have from Form 1, Form 2, and Form 3. So this is the QR code. You can scan and you can look at or you can watch the videos. There are more than, I think, about 300 over videos. So this is the QR code for the playlist. And then this is the QR code for the playlist for upper secondary. So for upper, it is named IU Upper Secondary English Language. Okay. So now let's look at our session for today or the lesson. It is on writing paper 2. So paper 2, as you know, the code is 12/2. So this is a sample or the instrument contoh. So today we're going to do part 2. Part 2 is name, note expansion. Okay, so here, part 2, 20 marks. You should spend about 35 minutes in this part. So in your class, we have been talking about celebrations. In about 120 words, write an essay about a celebration you enjoy. You may use the notes below to help you. So this is the format where you are given. The focus here is the celebration. Then you have the WH questions like how, who, what, you have when, you have where, and you have why. Okay, then the instruction is write your essay. So this is the question for part 2. So let's, for those who did not watch my previous online lesson, you must remember you need to know the types of writing. Okay, so again, I repeat, for Form 1 and Form 2, you have personal profile. So this is like an article. This is for part 2, okay? Then you have review, you have story, you have description of a place, also an article. You have giving opinion, an article, informal letter. Then another one is blog post, is partly article and also story. Remember the rest like email and instant message, they are for part 1 of the paper. Okay, for Form 3, we have review, we have story, we have informal letter, we have story, letter, report, and another story. The rest like email, and then you have postcard. These are for part 1 of paper 2. Okay, so yeah, today, just now I mentioned that we're going to do part 2. So part 2 again is called note expansion. So there are types of writing: informal letter, you have story, you have review, you have article, and report. So today we are going to learn how to write an article. Okay, let's look at the format. Or if you look at your textbook, it is the word given is plan. Okay, so but it's similar as format. So first of all, title, for example, a celebration. Then you have your paragraphing. This is one way to do paragraphing, where this is called block paragraphing. So you can have spacing for each paragraph. After the title, you must have the introduction, followed by the content. So maybe content 1 can be in the second paragraph, and then the next content can be in the third paragraph. And lastly, you have to have your closing. So this is the format or the plan for an article. Okay, so I repeat, a title, there must be a title, and then introduction, paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3 can be your contents, and the last paragraph is the closing. And if you look at your textbook also, if they ask you maybe to write an article for your school magazine, so below a celebration here, you can even put your name. For example, by Ali. Okay, or at the end, you can put at the end of the last paragraph closing. After that, you can put by Ali. Okay, this is an example. This is from the Form 1 and Form 1 textbook. Okay, Form 1 and Form 2. So this is Paul's textbook. So you have the title, Claire Edwards. Then you have the introduction. Okay, so this is the first paragraph. You have introduction, then you have the content, and then you have the conclusion. So this is how you write. You can see that the spacing here, there is no space for the first paragraph. A bit of, normally you leave a small space here and then you write. So here is like everything is parallel, okay, aligned. So this is called block paragraphing. Okay, how to write an article. So when writing an article, think of a suitable title for your article. Definitely you have to have a title. And then use formal language and long forms. So what is a long form? It is writing which is longer than usual and with a lot of details. Then allow yourself time to plan what you will include. Okay, what you will be including in your paragraphs. And then remember, consider the ideas or the opinions. Normally they give you WH questions. So you have to think of the ideas or the suggestions or effects or reasons. And then each part of your article should be separated from the next with clear paragraphs. Okay. So this is the plan or the format. For paragraph 1, you can introduce the topic of the article. How to introduce? You can include interesting fact or relating the topic to your own life, or you can state your preference or opinion, such as you can write these phrases. Can you imagine? Did you know that? Okay, would you like to? Okay, sorry, this is not a plus, this is a question mark. Okay, have you ever wondered? So these are questions that you can ask to begin your paragraph 1 or the introduction. Okay, then we go to paragraph 2 and paragraph 3. So this is the main body of the article. So you can answer the WH questions. So when you answer, you have to expand your ideas and give opinions, or you can further describe your ideas. And then sometimes you can put in examples. Okay. Example, remember you have to start with the topic sentence. You can begin with linkers and connectors. Okay, for example, firstly, first of all, to start with, secondly, then, furthermore, finally, or lastly. Okay, next, the last paragraph, which is the closing. You can end the article by summing up. You can sum up. Or you can write about your feelings, your hopes, or your wishes. Example, in conclusion, to sum up, for these reasons, I feel that the best option is all in all, in short. So you can use some of these phrases. Okay, let's look at the exercises. So far, any questions, Cikgu Manjit, about
So
the
far,
format?
none. No, okay, so far so good.
Okay, so let's look
Okay,
at
only one
any question?
person, Rahimi's amazing project. She says, hi teacher, may I
Hi.
know what is the word limit of the article? Limit, how many words we need?
It's written at the beginning. Okay, I need to go back. So sorry that I have to do this. Okay, where is the question? Okay, wait.
How many words do we need?
Yeah, you see here? Okay. So
In
how
about
many? In about 120 words. So just now I read this in about 120 words. So that's your part 2 of paper 2.
You can even write 130 words, no problem.
Yes, you can write
Understand?
more. Yes,
Because we are
but
refer to the points given there, you need to elaborate.
yes, you need to elaborate, but make sure that you don't write too long. Because normally
Yes,
you write longer, the more grammar errors and spelling errors you will have.
correct, very true.
Sorry for that I have to forward this way. Okay. So so we have finished just now in the explanation for paragraph 1, paragraph 2, 3 for the bodies or the contents, and then we have paragraph 4 for the closing or ending. Okay, let's look at our exercise. So here, for example, you have this question. Okay, so normally you get this type of mind map with all the bubbles. Okay, let's look at the question. So this is similar. The topic is similar to your Form 1 book, past textbook, Unit 3. The title is Life on Earth. Okay, so example, part 2, 20 marks. You should spend about 35 minutes in this part. For your class, we have been talking about endangered animals in Malaysia. So this is about endangered animals in Malaysia. In about 120 words, write an article about the endangered animals in your country. Okay, so the instruction, write your article. Okay, so this is the question about endangered animals. So let's look at the mind map. Okay, so endangered animals. Questions are WH, what, where, why, who, what again, and how. So number one, what are some endangered animals? So can the students name some of the endangered animals?
So
Do
far
they wish to
nothing yet.
try?
Come. You can
Anybody?
write at the chat
Any
box, boys
listeners?
and students.
You
Try.
know some of the endangered animals in Malaysia?
What about the tiger?
Remember, it's Malaysia, okay? Not other places in the world or other countries.
Try to guess.
Any answers there?
Orangutan? No, so far
Orangutan?
nothing. Yeah,
Nothing yet.
nothing yet. Come on. Tapir, tapir.
Okay.
Rahimi says tapir.
Tape, you can say it's taper.
Okay.
Okay.
Elephant.
Elephant.
All right. Okay, what else? Try. Come on, no harm trying. Turtle, turtle.
Okay, turtle.
Ling Suk Ting say turtle.
Okay. Any more answers?
Orangutan. One more orangutan.
Orangutan.
By
Okay.
Rahimi. Yes.
Okay, good.
Try some more. What about other animals?
Okay, or maybe we go to the next one. I'll just share
Okay,
some.
there is one more mentioned,
Yes.
dugong.
Dugong. Okay.
Yeah, and then another one, Norwegian mentions Sumatran rhinoceros and Malayan tiger,
Okay,
Badak
good.
sumbu.
But try to name them using English words.
Yeah.
Okay, so example of any endangered animal. So like Malayan tiger. Okay, good. Some of you got the correct answer. Malayan tapir, orangutan. We have also the proboscis monkey, Borneo pygmy elephant, and others. So these are a few examples. Okay, number two, where can these animals be found? You know where are they? Where are the locations for these endangered animals? Anyone can name the places, the states.
Anywhere, come on, Sabah, anywhere. Orangutan is where? Where can you find orangutan?
Anyone answer?
So far, nothing except that Daniela Marcela said panda is also a species that is a
But panda is not
endangered.
in China. Panda is in
Yeah,
China,
panda is not in,
not in
yeah, it's
Malaysia.
not in Malaysia yet.
So you better be
Okay.
careful with the question, okay?
Yeah, Lin Suk Ting says in the forest.
In the
Sahara
forest.
says, yes, Sahara says Jungkir, Sabah, Sandakan.
Okay, in Sabah.
Yeah. Yes, correct. And then at the moment, okay, one more from Rahini. She says, Rahini Amazing Project says it is Sarawak.
Sarawak, okay.
Yes.
So let's look at some of the notes here. So maybe you can write places, you can name the places, or you can name the states like Peninsula Malaysia. Somebody mentioned just now, the student mentioned Sabah, Sarawak, right? So you can mention the states. Okay, do you know why they are endangered? Why are these animals endangered?
Come on, type your reasons here.
Yes, try.
Try.
To get the reasons why.
Give your reasons.
Like
Come on,
where?
students, try. No harm trying. Why are they endangered?
Yes.
Come on.
Do you know the meaning of endangered? Endangered means there are very few of them left in Malaysia.
Okay, Ashmita is telling they are endangered because of the skin. They need the skin, and then some is because of deforestation. And
Okay,
Lim Sukting says their habitats are destroyed.
Okay, habitat destroyed.
Okay,
People
Haras
are.
says, all right, Haras says they have no place to live.
Okay, means
All
that
the
their home.
jungle.
Yes, habitat is
Yeah.
gone, right?
Yes.
Somebody mentioned the demand for their skin, right? Just now.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
deforestation. Okay, good. So
And
reason.
then no place to live. Their habitats are destroyed.
So
What about development? What about development?
yes,
Human activities.
yes.
Okay,
So
development,
yes, you clear
opening new
forest or
highways, new
yes,
factories. All right. Because of human activities. And then another word you can mention is about also greed. Remember? Human.
yes.
All right. Greed. Huh? Okay.
So here you have a few reasons. Remember, don't write too many because the word limit is about 120. So you can mention about forest clearing or cutting down of forest or trees. So when they
Yes.
cut, the reason for cutting trees, like Puan
Okay,
Manjit
I
said
got
just
another good answers over here. Hold on,
now,
please. Okay, Rahini mentioned forest development, then and also illegal and excessive logging. Good word.
yes,
Illegal and excessive logging.
logging, yes. Excessive logging or illegal logging means you don't have the permits or permission to clear the forest or the jungle. Okay.
Especially happens in Camera Highland. Huh?
Yeah, and then remember, just now Puan Manjit mentioned because of greed, and then you can talk about deforestation is because of development, right? Because you cut down forests, you clear jungles because you want to build maybe factories or new housing areas and so on. Okay, the second one, remember the word illegal hunting. We have illegal hunting here. So try to remember the word poaching because poaching means illegal hunting. One of the students mentioned that there is a demand for their skin, right? So that is
Yes.
illegal hunting. Okay, next question. Who? Who can help these animals? Who do you think can help them? Can you name maybe
Come
people,
on, students,
organizations?
try.
Okay,
Who
try.
can help these animals? The animals themselves help themselves, or we can help them? Try to think. You can write your answers at the chat box. We are waiting. Come on. Who can help these animals? All right. Hara says us. Lin
Mhm.
Suting says everyone, all of us.
Everyone, yes. What about
Oh,
organization?
World Health Organization? No. Come on, try. Okay. Malaysian Nature Society and Wildlife Conservation Society can help
Okay,
to
good answer.
protect these animals. Or
Yes, good answer.
another one, Perhilitan.
Yes, Perhilitan. Yes, good. So example here, you have organizations like WHO. Is it WHO?
No, no,
World
no.
Health? No. Okay, so government can
Malaysian
government help.
Nature Society
Ah,
and
so
Wildlife Conservation
yes.
Society.
So be careful of writing this, okay? Because it's not I purposely write this because it's not WHO, it's WWF. Okay? Because some of you might be associating WWF with the wrestling competition and so on.
Boxing.
Somebody yeah, somebody mentioned public, right? So everyone should help, yes. Everyone should do their part. And did you mention the government? Any students mention the government?
Got. One student just
Yes.
now mentioned
Okay,
the
good.
government, yes.
It should be
And then
everyone.
Rahini says United Nations also can help. United
Okay,
Nations.
okay. So it means that many of the students they have a lot of ideas on how to write. Okay, so you need
Yeah,
to
they
read.
can develop their essay
Yeah,
already now.
you
Uh,
need to read more to get more information. Okay, reading is very important. Okay, what
yes,
are your
true.
feelings? You can share your feelings about these endangered animals, or you can share feelings about what can be done. How do you feel? Okay, so what are your feelings?
Share your thoughts here. Do you really care for the animals? Do you have special passion for the animals? Or you're not bothered at all? Think about it. Come on. What are your
Yes, what
feelings
are your
towards
feelings?
this animal? Yes, come. Come start writing. Come on, students, try. We are waiting for your answers. Okay, one says sad. Noizan says sad.
Okay, that because you have to be able to relate your feeling to the reason. Okay. So what are your feelings? You must be able to relate to the reason. Sad because there are very few of them left in Malaysia. No, you can write
All
the
right.
idea.
Okay, one more student, Rahini says, I care for the animals. I'm
Uh-uh.
disappointed at the action of humans. Yes, very true. And Hara says he feels very guilty. And Sahara mentions sad and angry.
Okay. So when you
That's
mention
all.
like your feelings, whether you're sad, angry, or disappointed, remember that you have to support it with reasons. Okay?
Yeah. Share
So the
your
last one,
emotions with reason.
yes. So answer, maybe you have feelings of, somebody mentioned disappointed, angry, okay? Or you are determined to do something. You want to do something or play your parts. Okay? So there are many feelings that you can write here, right? Okay,
Yeah.
the last question.
Guilty.
Yeah, guilty. How can we
Okay.
protect these animals?
One more. One more. Let's listen what Mitush Ashri Prem Kumar says. I feel really sad because they have not did not do any mistakes, but they are suffering a lot.
Yes,
Okay.
okay.
Maybe we can share something here that the event that took place last year in Australia and Amazon.
Is it
The
about the wildfire?
yes.
Okay,
So maybe
anybody, did you read the articles about the wildfire in Australia? And then there were pictures about the koala, the kangaroo dying, right?
yes.
So if you read me, it means that you can share your information or your ideas more in your essays. Okay.
Okay. Darren says maybe we can adopt a pair, make an
Yeah.
awareness campaign, have
You,
an awareness campaign.
yes. So how
All
can we
right.
protect? You fund. You pay. You give money. So you fund an animal, right?
Can come up with various kinds of campaign. Understand?
Yes.
And certain fun. All right, to help the animal, especially our zoo. So sometimes not
Okay. Well,
enough during.
how can we protect these animals? Someone mentioned just now, donate money, right? To fund or
Yes. Uh,
so you
okay.
become
One
like a
more.
foster
Sahara
parent.
mentioned. Yes, Sahara mentions here.
Yes.
Join the volunteer group to help in the rehabilitation center. And then we
Rehabilitation
can,
center.
yes, and maybe some of us can even adopt endangered animal.
Yes. Adoption. Yes.
And
Okay. Good.
no Izian Babrisha mentioned
Mhm.
avoid harmful pesticides and herbicides that damage native plants and wildlife.
Okay. Good. Many of the students have very good ideas. Okay. Let's look at example. Okay. How can we protect? So maybe just now somebody mentioned about adopting animals. Okay. We can also have sanctuaries for them, right? More sanctuaries, and then maybe stricter laws or heavier punishment. Okay. So these are some of the ideas. Okay, let's look at the example here. Cikgu Majid, are we going for the break first or should I continue?
Yeah, you can take 1 minute break actually. It's about
Okay.
maybe you can take a short break now, student.
Okay.
All right, then we'll be back soon. A short break.
Berikutan pengumuman penutupan sekolah sehingga akhir persekolahan, pengajaran dan pembelajaran secara home-based learning tetap diteruskan. Oleh itu, kami di Akademi YouTuber menyediakan tuition online percuma pertama di Malaysia dari prasekolah hinggalah ke sekolah menengah dengan kerjasama E-Didik Malaysia dan Kelab Guru Malaysia. Kenapa bayar jika anda boleh dapat percuma? Bermula percuma, selamanya akan percuma. Manfaatkan peluang yang ada. Jangan tunggu lagi, sertailah sekarang. Untuk maklumat lanjut, layari www.academyyoutuber.com.
Dibawakan kepada anda oleh Akademi YouTuber.
Okay, can I continue?
Yes, please continue.
Okay,
Let's continue the lesson.
okay. Here I have a sample essay. So remember, first of all, you have to write your title. So your title will be example, Endangered Animals in Malaysia. So then you have your introduction, which is paragraph 1. Remember, just now I mentioned that you can ask a question, right? So you can ask question like, for example, did you know what are the endangered animals in Malaysia? So you can start your introduction with a question. Here I repeat, for example, you can write, Did you know that or did you know what are the endangered animals in Malaysia? So after that, you can give the answers. They are Malayan tiger, Malayan tapir, black shrew, orangutan, Borneo pygmy elephant, Sumatran rhinoceros, proboscis monkey, and Sunda pangolin. So here it means that you have answered the first questions. Okay, what are the animals? Okay, then you can continue in your paragraph 2 or 3 or 4. It's up to you. Okay, and remember that don't write too long. It's about maybe 120 or 150. Okay, so for the contents, you can divide them into or separate them into several paragraphs. Here we have paragraph 2, paragraph 3, and paragraph 4. So these are the main body. Okay, so the first one, the second question was where, right? So you can write the 3 priority areas for Malayan tigers are Taman Negara, Endangered Forest Complex, and Belum Temenggong Forest Complex. You need not be so specific. You can mention, like, for example, Endangered Forest, or you can mention just like Sabah and Sarawak, the way you mentioned just now, okay? So meanwhile, black shrew has been spotted in Kota Kinabalu, Sabah, and Malayan tapir populations are found in Peninsular Malaysia. So here, you answer the second question about where, okay? Then, the next one, this is a third paragraph. These animals are endangered because, so you are giving the reasons. Trees are cut down for palm oil plantations and poaching. And, okay, you can see double N here. So you normally don't write double N. Okay, so the best way to write would be, if you have many, you can put a comma, palm oil plantation, comma, poaching, and illegal trafficking of animal. Okay, or you can put as well as. If you want to keep this N, the last one you can write as well as. Okay, so you have cutting down trees for all palm oil plantations. Then you have poaching. Then you have illegal trafficking of wildlife. Okay, is right. Right means a lot of these are happening. Okay, means they are doing it very often. S is because it provides a lucrative livelihood. Lucrative livelihood means you make a lot of money. Okay, livelihood is your source of income. Okay, there are less than 350 million tapirs and only 3 known rhinos left due to deforestation and hunting. So this paragraph, you're talking about the reasons. Okay. So just now, the students mentioned deforestation and also hunting. So good. At least you know 2 reasons. Okay. So the next paragraph, there are many organizations helping to protect this animal in our country, such as the Sepilok Orangutan Rehabilitation Center in Sabah, WWF Malaysia. And somebody mentioned Perhilitan just now, right?
Yes.
Okay, yes. Okay, so those are the correct organizations. Then we also have Malaysian Wildlife Organization. Okay, then you can give examples. Remember, I mentioned just now in the ideas, you can support with examples. So you can say, in 2006, a total ban was imposed on international trade on all pangolin species, including the Sunda pangolin. In addition, so remember, these are the words that you need to use. Okay, like meanwhile, in addition, to sum up. Okay, these are good ways of writing. Okay, in addition, there are stricter penalties, like the penalty for offenses. Okay, offenses means the wrong things that you're doing. Okay, the penalty for offenses related to tigers can now reach RM 500,000 and up to 5 years in jail. So these are the punishments. Okay, how can you, what are the things that you can do? Okay, lastly, so closing. Okay, closing supposed to be paragraph 5 here. Okay, to sum up, I believe. So when you say I believe, you are sharing your feeling. Okay, I believe that, yes, opinion. I believe that efforts to conserve animals must be intensified. Intensified means you have to do more. You have to do it more and do it now. Okay, must be intensified by everyone. So somebody mentioned everyone just now. Good. Okay, from the government organizations to the man in the street. Okay, so everyone, the government must do something, and also the man in the street. The man in the street means the public. Okay, then you can write, love nature, look after nature for their survival is our survival. For here is because. Okay, so love nature, look after nature for their survival is our survival. Okay, that is an example. Okay, any questions about the sample essay?
Any questions, students? You can ask questions now. Come on, students. Any questions?
If you look at the word count here, do you know this is quite long? I purposely do a long essay,
article.
or yeah, it's quite long, you know. But
Yeah.
for you to get the ideas, okay, you can shorten that
Not
to
only that,
120.
you say
Yeah.
articles will be a bit long because they want to elaborate. So the audience will get the message.
But be careful, don't write too long. Maybe you, for reasons you can write 2. Don't write 3 or 4, because if you cover too much on one of the bubbles, you won't have enough information for the others. Okay.
Okay, there is one student here.
Okay.
It's a point. She's sharing her point here. Netu Ashri Prem Kumar mentions that to take action on illegal human activities.
Yes. So that is called the penalty. Okay, when you take action on somebody, it is called you are giving them penalties. Hukuman, denda. So maybe more fine is denda is higher fine. Maybe for 500 you go up to 5,000. Then maybe another penalty would be instead of 1 year in jail, maybe 5 years. Okay, those are example of penalties. So try
Good for the whole life.
penalties. Yes. Try to use the word penalties. Okay, let's look at the second example. So this is long. You can see that this is longer. Okay, but the second one start with an opinion. Okay, so we have the title. Then we have paragraph 1 introduction. So you have an opinion here. It is an undeniable fact that wildlife is disappearing from the planet at a catastrophic rate. So this is your opinion. Catastrophic rate means it is alarming. It is the animals are disappearing very fast. Okay, then you can write a statement. According to World Wildlife Fund (WWF), some endangered animals in Malaysia are such as Borneo elephants, proboscis monkeys, orangutan, clouded leopards, marine turtles, and some bears. Okay, so you can give some examples. How many examples can you give? Okay, if you're wondering, if you do not have a lot of, you do not know a lot of endangered animals, you can write maybe 3, or you can, for example, you know only 2. So you can say Borneo elephants, proboscis monkeys, and you can write and others. Okay. Then we have the contents. So here also you have 3 paragraphs. But if you look at the word count, I wrote this one longer than 120. Okay. So you can start with the reason. It doesn't mean that you have to follow the bubble according to how it goes, maybe clockwise or anti-clockwise. You can choose which bubble to write first. Okay, the fish WH questions. Okay, one reason for the decline is man and increasing needs and greed that have resulted in habitat destruction. So somebody mentioned habitat destruction just now. Okay, good.
Yes, yes.
For development purposes, man had felled trees or cut trees.
Okay, there's a question. Madam Gan, there's a question from Lin Suk Ting. She wants to know the meaning of undeniable.
Undeniable means you cannot argue. Undeniable means it's a fact. Okay, it's something that is there, and then you cannot argue. You cannot argue whether it's true.
Okay, clear, Lin Suk Ting? All right, okay, continue, Madam Gan.
Man has felled trees to build dams, highways, and towns. And these have caused animals to retreat further. Retreat means they are going further and further into the forest, further and further into the receding forest. Receding means becoming less. Another reason is poaching. Okay, poaching, you know, just like I mentioned, illegal hunting. So man's desire to keep animals in captivity. Captivity means you keep them encaged, or their desire to consume the various parts of certain animals. Consume means eat, okay? Such as exotic food that exotic food has resulted in the disappearance of many animal species, such as the sun bear and the tiger. Okay, so you can add these words like so, in addition, first, then, moreover, in conclusion. Okay, try to use all this. Therefore, okay, so
Furthermore,
yes, furthermore, so how then can we protect animals and prevent them from becoming extinct? So here you can ask a question. Okay, first we need to prevent felling of trees or cutting of trees. You can write deforestation, okay, unnecessarily. Trees should always be replanted if they are cut. Then pollution should also be controlled. Okay, so you have here pollution, you have deforestation. Okay, in addition, more campaigns should be launched. Be careful with spelling of campaign. Don't spell camping. Because some students, uh,
they miss,
yeah, they like
campaign, they
camping.
miss
Yeah.
spell in Bahasa Melayu.
Yeah.
So
Okay, and more campaigns should be launched to teach the public about protecting animals. Okay, more zoos that imitate the natural habitats of animals should be set up to save endangered animals or species like the tapirs and the orangutan. Okay, so you have zoos that imitate the natural habitat of animal. For example, in Sabah. So you mentioned example here. Okay, a sanctuary has been set up in Sipilok to help orangutans procreate and survive. Okay, procreate means to help them to thrive. Okay, the government should also proclaim various animals as protected species. Okay, so you have here sanctuary or zoos. Then you have to proclaim them as protected animals. And lastly, we can write, moreover, a ban can be imposed on the shooting of these animals. Okay, so it means that ban, you cannot do this. Okay, this action is banned. You cannot do this action. So what is the action? Shooting of the animals. So if you shoot the animal and they ban it, it means that you are guilty. Okay, and then you could be punished. And the culprits are the person who did the wrong thing. Okay, for example, like shooting animals. So they are fined. Fine means they are punished where they have to pay certain amount of money. Okay, they are fined heavily or maybe even imprisoned. Okay, imprisoned here means to put you in jail or prison. Okay, and the last one, in conclusion, animals have the right to live just as humans. So this is also sharing your opinion or feelings. Therefore, we should take every step to preserve them and ensure their survival. Okay, so this is the second sample essay and it is longer than the first one. So any questions?
so far,
I gave longer essay because I want you to get the ideas of how to write.
yeah, so far okay. They are smooth sailing.
Okay, no question?
No questions at the moment. Any
Okay.
questions, students?
Can you understand? Can they understand how to write? You know the format, right? The title, the introduction, the content, and the closing. No question. Is there any question? Puan
No,
Manjit?
so far okay. So far okay. They say, oh, okay, no questions at the moment. I think
Okay.
okay. You can
So
go on with the third one.
Okay, let's try this. For the last part of the lesson, let's try this. Okay, this is an easier question. So it can be an article, write about a person you admire. Okay, who is the person? Where is the person from? What is the person's background? What are some of the person's achievements? Why do you admire the person? And what are your feelings about the person? Okay, so this, remember the questions, the theme or the topic can be from your textbook in Form 1 and Form 2 and Form 3. Okay, can you think of the answers? Maybe some of you can do this as a practice at home, where you sit down and write the answer. A person you admire. Can it be someone that you know, related to you, or a famous person? It can be anybody. Is it correct?
Can
A
be your
person.
mother also.
Yes.
You can even admire your own close friends, your mother.
Yes. Or should we invite some students?
Yeah, no
into
harm.
video to answer. Maybe you can give simple answers for all the 6 bubbles.
Come on,
Anybody?
students, try. Who is the person you admire the most?
Yeah.
Come on, no harm trying.
You can try with a few
Okay.
sentences.
Haras mentioned here,
Okay.
the person that I admire is myself, my mother, and teacher Gan.
remember a person, so you must answer one only. Be careful.
Okay, there's
Well, I've also pasted the StreamYard link. I
Okay,
thought
thank
you are
you.
inviting the students, right? So
Okay.
yeah.
if you click on the link, you can join us and talk about this topic with us. Okay, so all you have to do is click on the link that I've attached here, streamyard.com. Yeah, I think we already have a student,
Okay.
Haras.
Afkar, I
That's
think.
it's Haras.
Paracosm. Hi. Hello,
Hi.
teacher.
Hi, hello.
Hello, Haras.
Hello.
So Haras,
Hello, teacher.
can you like make some sentences about the 6 bubbles?
So a person that I admire is the person that I admire the most is my cat.
Your cat, but it must be a
Oh,
person.
okay, good.
I'm just
You love
kidding.
cat very much.
Again, oh
No,
no, oh no.
That's
It must
good.
be a person.
no.
Because you,
It's my mother. The person that I admire the most is my mother.
He's bringing
okay.
his cat everywhere, even to my live sessions.
Oh,
Are there any
really?
fish?
Okay, maybe you can show us your mother if you want.
Okay,
No,
where
Can
is
you
your
no,
have
no,
a picture of your mom?
where is
never
your
mind,
mother
never
from?
mind.
Yeah.
Oh, my mother from. So my mother is from Malaysia.
Malaysia? Malaysia is so wide.
It's obvious, but my mother is from Jitra Kedah.
Okay.
Okay.
How about
Location.
her some of the background? Maybe her early education.
My
Maybe
mother was my mother want my mother used to dream of wanting to be a lawyer, but and
Oh,
but then she found out that being a lawyer is not what she likes. So she decided to become a novelist,
oh,
and she made a novel which is sold in Malaysia, and then she quits become a novelist after years and become a housekeeper.
mm.
What's the name of the novel that she published?
Also, it's Mimpi Adif.
Mimpi
oh, it's
Arif.
is it a novel? Is it?
Yeah, novel.
So has
Good.
she other novels?
She has. It's like um, I think it's
How many novels she have
How
yeah,
many
published?
novels?
this one. This is
Have
this
you
one.
ever read her novels? Did you read?
Yeah. Only half. Yeah, actually
Oh,
I
only
have.
half.
No, actually I have, and I understand the plot.
Okay, good.
This is a series actually. This is not a whole book. This is a collab novel. Like this guy plus this guy, and then combined to one book. Like
Is
her
it about
story.
you? Are there any parts of the novel about you or her children?
The
No, but
special
my
character.
children. Yeah,
Yeah,
one.
the
My
characters.
mother. My mother has done 2 books about two of my sisters, not
Oh,
me.
that's
Ah.
good. Hmm.
Where
Maybe you'll be
where
the next one.
no, she I said she already quit, so
Oh, okay.
so I don't
So
care.
what
Maybe
you
later
mentioned,
she will start to write.
yes. So what you mentioned
Mm.
just now are more on the person's achievements or experiences. Okay. So remember that when you share the person's background, it is more like uh, about her early education, maybe in secondary school or primary
She
school.
went to university
Okay,
UIA.
good.
What's it?
You can
University Islam Antarabangsa.
Okay, good. You can even mention maybe about her parents. Okay, maybe your mother's parents, like were teachers or lawyers. So you can mention that. So this is what background means. Okay. So if you are mention about the achievement, the experiences, so this is more on what she has done. Okay, so be
Okay.
careful about the background. Okay, next. Why do you admire your mother?
I admire my mother because she has helped me in most of my journey before UPSR. Like uh,
Okay.
she provide books to me. She provide education to me. Sometimes she sacrifices his own time to have some to teach me
Okay, good. I appreciate. Okay.
and get successful to UPSR.
Okay.
And she has done, and I appreciate her gratitude.
Great sacrifice for you.
Yes, satisfied. Okay. So, what are your feelings about the person, your mother? How do you feel about her?
With fish. Um, I feel how this is. I feel very
Hush.
proud of my mother because my
Okay.
mother has gone through a lot of times and she barely survived them. She survived through all of them, and
Mhm.
she's a person that I would inspire the most.
Okay. Inspire you the most. Okay.
Yes.
Person inspires you the most. Okay, good. Then just now you mentioned the word gratitude. It's you feeling the gratitude. It's not her. Okay. You feel, you appreciate what she has done. Okay. So you have the gratitude. Not she have the. She has the
Oh,
gratitude.
okay.
Okay. So you can say that you love her. You feel that you are in debt. You appreciate what she has done. Okay. So try to improve on your feelings. So read more about how to express feelings. Okay. Okay.
Good
Good.
job.
Mm,
I'm
okay.
very
Appreciate
yeah.
your mom. Appreciate her in so
Yeah.
many ways. Whatever she
Okay.
is, show a
Good job.
bit of
Good.
love and care.
Yes.
All
Good
right.
sharing.
Okay. Thank you, Taras. Very good.
Okay.
Keep
Thank
it
you,
up.
teacher.
Thank you, Haras. Good effort.
We
Anybody
want to take
else?
another student.
Another
Maybe we can have
student?
one more. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can have one more student. We got
All right.
9 more minutes. Who's that coming? Oh, hello.
Hi.
Okay. Connection got cut off.
Mhm.
Oh, try
Anybody
again.
else?
Try again. Anyone else?
Maybe because of the internet problem.
Yeah.
Come on.
Is there anyone?
No
So
one.
far, nothing. Maybe.
Don't be scared. Don't be
Come
scared
on,
or don't be
students.
shy.
Just click on the link and you'll be in
Just
the.
click on the link and you can come into the Conti. Anyone else? Come on, students. Try. A person you admire the most can be your father, can be your mother,
Yeah,
can
it
be even your
uh,
grandparents,
can be someone like superstar, singer,
the
like
hero.
idol. Yes.
Don't be surprised. Some of you may say, even my grandmother, grandfather,
Yes.
Come.
It can even be
Ashmita, do
your
you want to
sibling.
come in? Ashmita, you mentioned here dad.
Don't be
Anyone else? Take this chance to come in. No harm. You can do it, students.
You can talk about a famous singer. I'm not so sure about the youngsters. No, they are the idols nowadays. Those days you have no Justin Bieber. You have who else?
Yeah. The person you admire the most. Who do you admire? Huh? Who is this person? When is the person? Okay. Oh, Ashmita say camera. Okay. Can the person to be a celebrity? Yes. No
Yes, yes. It
exam?
can be
Yes,
pretty.
can be
Yes.
a celebrity. No harm. Come in. Click at the link and come in, please.
Remember, it is a person because many of you are crazy about the Korean groups and so on, the K-pop group. So you cannot mention BTS. Maybe you can mention one of the members. So
Okay, a
anybody
person you admire. Anyone? I think they are very shy.
if they are shy, maybe they can write in the chat there.
Yeah. Come on, write at the chat box there. Who do you admire? And give your reasons. There's so many reasons you can give. Where is the person from? What is the person's background? What are some of the person's achievement?
What
Okay,
about, you
why do
can
you
mention about
admire?
athletes also, athletes,
Yeah.
sportsmen,
What about our
sportswomen.
badminton player?
Yeah, Lee Chong Wei,
And then our
B.O.N.G.
uh, we have good people that we can admire, isn't it?
Yes.
Come on, students, try. No harm trying. They are so scared, I think.
What about the chat box, eh? Any
Nothing at the
feedback?
moment. Teacher,
Okay,
camera problem.
camera problem. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, this type of questions can even come up for your speaking activities. You understand or not?
Yeah.
All right. So this
So
one
I
you can
think
even
that's the
write for
end.
your article, can even use for your speaking activities. All right.
Okay, I think
Okay.
I'll end my sharing here. Thank you to all the students and maybe their teachers or parents who are present. Thank you. Okay, I'll end my session now.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Madam Gand. All right. Okay, we are done for today's session. We learned a lot from Madam Gand, especially writing an article. And also, we discussed a lot about animals in Malaysia, endangered animals in Malaysia. All right. So I'm sure you love animals. All right. Please take care of our animals, protect our animals. All right.
Yes.
Okay. And congratulations to those who are able to follow our session from the beginning to the end. And thank you very much again, Madam Gan, for a valuable lesson.
Welcome.
How to write an article, and there was an examples for you to write how to follow the steps using logical connectors, elaborating on the points, and also coming up with your own brainstorming activities. Your answers were very good. Well done, students. Okay.
Yes, well
Now,
done.
I want to remind you next week, Wednesday, I'll be having a slot for my speaking activities for the Form 4 and Form 5 students. But all of you are welcome to join my class because even in Form 3, where we're having oral tests, maybe it will be in August or September, and Form 4, Form 5, you'll be soon going to Form 4 next year. So you can come, encourage your friends to join the class next Wednesday at 5 to 6. All right? Okay. Thanks again to all the teachers here. Okay, before I provide the certificate link, I want to remind all of you to fill in using EDD account, and the link will be only active in 30 minutes. Please click and fill in the form with correct spelling. All right. Okay, the certificate link is already in the chat section. I think you can see.
Yep.
All right, at the chat
Already
section.
done.
And the passcode of today's session is class IUEDD. All right.
Okay. Just like what Puan Manjit has reminded you, please obtain EDD email.
Okay.
Okay. EDD email, because even myself I've been getting PM from students that return to my live session. Teacher, I'm not able to retrieve certificates, although we have reminded them multiple times to register for EDD email, or else you will not be able to obtain the certificate. Okay, so I have put in the link as well with the access code, which is hashtag kelas IUEDD, all in caps. Okay, so I hope you'll be able to retrieve your certificate this time, and be sure to come back next Wednesday for Puan Manjit's class. Okay, you can also join my class, which is on Monday. It's also on 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay, so please take advantage of this opportunity. Madam Gunn has conducted a very comprehensive class, so make sure you have a date with her on every Friday 5 p.m. Okay, every Friday 5 p.m. is her class, so make sure you come back every week. Also recommend these classes to your fellow classmates, your classmates. Okay, all right, that's all from me. Manjit, back to
Okay,
you.
students, I just want to remind you, actually, English is an ongoing studying subject. You understand? You can study or you can read or you can listen at any time. You can attend any classes, but you gain a lot of knowledge or information from these teachers. All right, whether it is listening, whether it is speaking, whether it is writing or even reading, or even grammar. Okay, so whenever you're free, just try to join the classes. You'll gain something. All right. Okay, Puan Aisha, do you want to say anything for today? Puan Aisha? Okay, what about you, Madam Gan, before?
I would like to thank Cikgu Giri for hosting today's session and Puan Manjit as the moderator and also Cikgu Aisha for being here. Thank you very much.
Okay, students. Okay, I think you are doing a great job. Keep it up and see you again soon next week. Bye.
Okay, see you. Bye.
Bye.
Have a pleasant
Bye.
day.
Tahniah, siaran
Alah, apa ni? PKPB lagi. SPM pula ditangguhkan. Jenuhlah nak bayar yuran tuition. Pernah dengar tentang tuition percuma? Kami di Akademi YouTuber menyediakan tuition online secara percuma kepada anda semua. Ada prasekolah, sekolah rendah, sekolah menengah, STPM, juga untuk matrikulasi. Percuma je. Jom layari laman sesawang www.academyyoutuber.com.
dibawakan kepada anda oleh Akademi YouTube.